Right, for the pre-class assignments and talking about the book from the Deckers, and it's about communication to influence. And I drew like the four quadrants in it, and I had this on Audible. I didn't read it physically, but I had the Audible in my ears for the four chapters of this. And a couple of things that I've taken out of this is one thing about when you're speaking, you want to speak as an inspirator, that there are different kinds of speaking. He talked about Barack Obama and how he has been one of the best speakers, but in his 2006 election, where he started and he was a little bit more I forget the word, but it was more of a professor's, like, at teaching and statistics, and less of connecting with the people. And this can leave an impact on the listener, as the listener has only a few moments. They don't see all their life as the one that's speaking. This might be their only time seeing who they are, if they respect them, if they want to listen to them, if they'll grasp onto what they're teaching. And that moves on to another point of the three P's, the three V's, being visual, vocal, and verbal. And when someone is listening to us, maybe for the first time, they want to make sure that these three things, even unconsciously, are staying in order, that are being congruent for trust. So if they are hearing you say something good, but visually they see on your complexion that you're a little sad, you're lethargic, you're not upbeat. There was that, I forget who it was, but he was talking about something good, and then they muted the video, and his face was very like downcast. It was almost like everybody was being fired. But making sure that those three are in congruence with each other. Another part is eye contact and posturing. So they talked about different stories of how someone is acting when they say that they're listening, or when someone is giving information and the other person says that they're listening, or they seem disinterested. And this can be of a wife or a husband talking to each other as one is cooking, or as one is cleaning, or as one looks at their phone and is just kind of nodding along. They also gave one of a worker going into their boss's office who is typing away on the computer, and who says like, "Oh, I'm just getting finished with this," and they say like, "You know what? Keep on talking. I'm listening." But the reality, like, we can't always focus on multiple things at a time. And for us as being pastors and training as pastors, it's good to, just take a break from the thing that we're doing if someone is talking to us. And even in our families, where if our spouse or our family members are talking to us, to stop what we're doing for a moment, make eye contact, and show that we're listening. So a couple of things that I can take from these readings as I'm preaching, or even just as I'm speaking to people in the future, is to stay in that other-centered and audience-centered emotional part of, inspiring others, inspiring, and less just informing, directing, entertain. Like, all of those have their purposes, but to be others focused and try to inspire people. And of course there's time to inform people, but making that the brunt of our preaching is not going to be as beneficial for the people that we might think that it is. We want to inform them, but we also want to show them that we care, and that we care about who they are, and to inspire them to grow into who they are in Christ. Going down to the three V's, want to make sure that my life is congruent in all these areas, that I'm not preaching something that I'm not practicing. Um, and then also eye contact and posturing, making sure that I'm not slouching and, looking around the room when I'm talking to someone or when someone's talking to me. Just taking that time to listen and show them that I'm listening by making eye contact with them.